Okay, so first thing you're going to do is you're going to sew one side of your straps together. Just one, and leave this other one alone. Just be forgotten about for now. Okay. Bring my machine in here. Now my straps are, I did make them narrower than what the pattern calls for, so if yours are not this skinny and you're spacing out on that, I almost did for a second. I thought, oh no. But no, we're good. I like to use my other feet when I use my seam and overcast stitch. I use this one. Now this is where you're going to be using your zigzag foot if you don't have a stretch stitch on your zigzag foot. You're going to be doing a zigzag here if you don't have a stretch stitch. So here we go. Ta-da! That's that. Trim my tails. Okay. Now, you see, got your whole neck opening here, and then you've got this armpit here. So we're going to go ahead and do the bindings on those. So I'm going to go ahead and put the binding on the neck opening now that we've sewn the one shoulder piece. Be really careful when you go along that you're stretching, but you're not stretching too much. You know, it calls for a moderate amount of stretch, but if you stretch too much, then it's going to bunch up your main piece of fabric, and if you don't stretch enough, then you're not going to make it all the way to the end. So I want to be sure that you're just going along at a good even kind of stretch. So here we go. And be sure that you're not stretching your bottom fabric, that you're only stretching the binding itself. No, don't do that. Stretched a little too much in places, and I've got kind of wobbly in other places, but I don't sew for anybody else, so it's okay for me. Good enough. Okay, and then we want to do the arm piece next on the same side. So we have our sewn strap here, and we've done the neck. So now we're going to do the armpit. Then what we're going to do is we're going to fold it over. Oh, yeah, gosh, look at that. Shoddy workmanship. Be sure as you're going along attaching the binding that the seam where you've already sewed the binding on one side is facing in an upward direction, and you're just folding the binding over onto it. Then now that we've got the binding put on, I'm going to sew our other side together. Okay, so when you have sewn your other side together, what you're going to want to do is then go back over it. And tack the large piece of seam down. Alright, so now that we've got the neck opening completed, we're going to do the other armpit, just like we did on the other side. Now that we've got that stitched on, we're going to go ahead and do it just like the other ones. Fold it over and over again. There we go. So, okay, so I didn't adjust my stretch stitch length to the proper thing before I sewed it, so it looks kind of gnarly, but it works, and this is just for the video, so personal use doesn't matter. I'm running out of thread, so I'm actually going to switch.